Okay, people, you really are going to have to forgive me here. Normally it takes me quite a while to write one of these things, but I've just seen something so heinous, I'm really going to have to do it on the fly, as it were. But if it goes well, I probably might make more of these.
No! God, please, no! No!
So I've just seen the trailer for Disney's new Cinderella. Coming out in 2015, watching this thing literally offended me. Now, to be fair, Disney Animated Studios has been putting a lot of pressure on Pixar by coming out with a fairly decent string of films over the last few years, and while I can't say I dislike any of them, I can't say that any of them stand out as ultimate classics to me. And you can pick flaws and plot holes in these films, but you can never say they were boring, unlike all of the Disney original live action properties which have been continually getting worse. Oh yes, I'm also including Oz the Grey and Powerful in this list. While not being a Disney original property, he still stinks of that horrible remake juice that seems to be making all the money. Why is no one seeing through this? The lack of transparency in which Disney's clearly just marketing things that they know will do well in cinemas really just creates a very cynical aura around all of these films. Disney used to be a fountain of original ideas, but it's clear now that the company's goal is just to become the biggest peddler of pop culture bullshit the world has ever seen. What, there's going to be another 58 billion Marvel movies? How many Star Wars films? This is crazy! No, they are doing Jungle Book and Beauty and the Goddamn Beast. This is fucking ridiculous. People, we cannot keep encouraging this behaviour. We have to vote with our money here. These have to stop.
I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!"
It's like the fucking end of Rome, this decadence, this reliving of the past. Come up with something new. I know you can. Why is no one calling out Disney for essentially becoming the cinematic equivalent of Nintendo, which is what they are? They are now just going to peddle the same shit over and over and over again, and then buy out little companies that do their own independent little things, while the main franchises just keep making the big money. Like, how many more years until they remake Cinderella again, with Abigail Breslin as Cinderella and Imogen Poots as the evil stepmother? Really struggled to get a reference there. The film itself looks absolutely pointless though. Watching the whole thing, I was not entertained or enticed to see the film at all. There is absolutely nothing new. They are not going to take any risks with this one. You could have put on the trailer for the animated film at any point and I wouldn't have noticed. You literally see every single beat that this film's going to throw at us, and from what I can tell, they are literally going to give us nothing new. Oh no, they have one little scene where it's implied Cinderella runs away and meets the prince before the party. Wow, I bet this will do loads to move the plot in so many different ways. The trailer itself is also far too long. At 2 minutes 40, it has the chance to give away literally everything in the plot, and by plot I do mean reheated nostalgic memory soup, including, but not limited to, how Cinderella comes to living with the stepfamily, establishing a cruel relationship with the stepfamily, Cinderella performing menial tasks, her dress being torn up, you will not go to the ball, Cinderella running away and meeting the fairy godmother. Oh my god, of course it's Helena fucking Bonham fucking Carter in a quirky supporting role. It's like she's trying to be as stereotypically Helena fucking Bonham fucking Carter as possible these days. It's like, shit, just keep making cool British TV, Helena. The dress. Dancing with the prince. The carriage turning back into a pumpkin. Okay, we do see this one point where the glass slipper is in Kate Blanchett's hands and she sat there all menacing like, where have you been? But besides that, what is the point of seeing this movie? The look is also boring, which is weird for one of these Disney productions. They normally spend so much money throwing CGI crap at us. But it all looks a bit costumey, doesn't it? Seeing one of these films set in the real world with just clothes seems a bit drab now. Again, just like another bunch of pointless remakes of late. Now, while Maleficent wasn't literally the worst thing I've ever seen, at least it attempted us to give us something unique and different that we hadn't seen before, even if it was just a different perspective in the same story. But this is literally just the same film. Though I'm not surprised, it was kind of inevitable really. People have been retelling this story since 1697, so why would they stop now? So why fight it? Why don't we have Lady and the Tramp with Helen Mirren and Alec Baldwin? A live-action Fantasia with John Goodman as Mickey? Well, we've already had one crappy Robin Hood remake without the fox, but we all know another one's coming. Or maybe Song of the South with Mel Gibson. Sorry about all this, I just have to vent. This is the most pathetic trailer I've seen for a film in some time. I mean, when you hear shit like this...
Where there is kindness, there is goodness.
I'm like, wow, someone had to have written that, someone had to shoot that, someone had to edit that and go, yeah, that's cool, no one will think that's stupid. Why is it that Disney animation now is kind of getting a bit edgy, whereas the Disney live action stuff is still talking down to kids like it's 1934? And seriously, I thought Interstellar's ideas on love travelling across all 5 dimensions was stupid, but Jesus. But yeah, I don't know how to end this well. It's just a trailer. The film could look great for all we know. And I bet you're like, well, Sam, just don't go see it then. But I have to see it now. Because if I don't see it, when I confront the idiots that will inevitably like this movie, they will say, oh, well, if you don't see it, how will you know you don't like it? So there, I have to sit there, just like Twilight, just like Harry Potter, just like Dear John. I will have to sit through this crap just to prove you lot wrong. Thanks.